On April 7th, 2019, 28-year-old Anna Gillcrist took a Lyft home from a party. Gillcrist says it was 2 a.m. on a dark street when suddenly her driver leaned in close.
As we're getting closer to my apartment, he asked me if my boyfriend was home. And I just remember realizing that the door was locked. And I said, please unlock the door. And he didn't. And then he continued to drive past my apartment. And so I just, pried the lock up and I jumped out of the car and...
While it was moving?
Yes, and ran to my apartment.
On the other side of the country, Allison Tielking says she experienced similar harassment from not just one driver.
And he leans back and covers the handle with his hand. And then he wants to get my number. I got really, really freaked out. I didn't know what to do.
But a second.
Talking about all the things that he wanted to do with me if I were single. And it was just really freaky because first, I didn't know where I was.
And then a third, all in the summer of 2018.
Him telling me how he could show me the ropes and teach me about sex because he was way older than me.
Lyft won't reveal how many incidents like these have been reported, but stories like Gillcrist and Tielking's are echoed every hour on social media. Lyft declined repeated requests for an interview, writing in a statement, "Safety is fundamental to Lyft. Since day one, we have designed policies and features that protect drivers and riders." The company recently announced continuous background checks, plans for a passenger 911 button, and optional sexual harassment training for drivers. But the harassment these women describe won't show up in any criminal background check.
Kind of a helpless feeling.
Gillcrist says Lyft's customer service told her by email that they had looked into the matter, that she would never be paired with that driver again, and offered her $5.
They gave me a $5 credit to use Lyft.
To get back in the
car. And I was
car.
like, oh no, I'm done with Lyft. I don't want a coupon for Lyft.
Lyft says it trains its call center agents to handle these situations, but two former Lyft agents told us they got only 2 weeks of training and felt unprepared for calls about sexual harassment.
I can tell she's just reading from this script of what she needs to read from.
Gillcrist says she kept thinking, that driver knows where I live.
I was terrified that this guy was just going to be waiting for me there. Any other situation, that person would have been fired, on the spot. And yet here, they would not confirm with me that they were going to fire him.
After Gillcrist pressed the company, they did eventually confirm that they had deactivated the driver, something the company only does in extreme cases.
And then I reach out again.
Tielking, who never learned what happened to her harassers, was invited to Lyft headquarters, not because of her complaints, but as a tour for computer science majors given by company recruiters. She says she told them her story.
I started crying, even though I had practiced not crying at all. And then I was like, okay, what are you planning to do to fix this? The recruiter, the first thing he said was, our first priority is safety.
She says her discussions with the company hit a dead end, so she wrote an op-ed for Stanford student paper and soon received an email from Lyft's then COO, John McNeil.
They were like, wow, we'll bring you in. You can come in and give us more feedback.
Tielking showed NBC News her presentation to Lyft, along with encouraging feedback. But she says executives no longer respond to her suggestions.
The response hasn't changed, the emails don't change,
right.
The tweets don't change.
Both women agree on one possible solution.
Would you be satisfied if, for instance, you could just request rides from women?
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Gillcrist and Tielking say they're both haunted by the idea that their harassers might still be driving for another service today.
The feeling I get is they care a lot more about their image than actually really putting safety first.
That's disturbing. When you say on social media you're seeing complaints like this hourly.
Every hour, absolutely.
So, if something like this happens, people might think they can call the police, but there's not a lot police can do here.
That's exactly right. This falls into a sort of a gray area between outright criminality and totally unacceptable professional behavior. And what we were looking at here was the glitch that seems to exist for both Lyft and Uber. Local police that we talked to said that this is not a matter for them to handle. So it's really up to the rideshare companies to handle this, to have some sort of internal system for figuring it out. But they really haven't. And here's the thing to really understand. The difference between a rideshare driver and, let's say, a taxi driver is that they are an independent contractor. Businesses like Lyft and Uber require, they need these guys to be independent contractors to make the business model work. But if you're an independent contractor, they can't tell you how to do the job. So Lyft is offering, optional training about sexual harassment, but it's not mandatory because if they make it mandatory, it's going to mess up the business model by making these employees.
But if they're getting repeated complaints, they don't have to contract with that particular driver anymore.
Yes, except that in the new fluid gig economy, it is a much more loose arrangement with the company, which is what we discovered, and they can go off and drive for somebody else.
Exactly.
These are companies that obviously want to take safety seriously. They want to be known for that. It's part of their brand, but they have not figured out a way to guarantee it.
That's a good story, Jacob.
Important story.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
guys.
you.